Hey guys, today we are going to unbox the custom Hulkbuster. Yes, you heard that right. This is a custom or fan art quarter scale Hulkbuster. It's been like 1 year plus for the wait time for the production on this piece. But today, it's finally here. And in the future, we are definitely gonna do a comparison video with the XM Hulkbuster behind me. So for now, we are going to unbox this. And yes, it came in 4 boxes. It's actually not that big. And it's actually quite common for custom studios to make multiple boxes because the shipping would be a lot cheaper if it was this one big massive box. And who knows, maybe the box won't hit the buyer's door like me with the Queen Studios Hulkbuster. Let's start with the heaviest of them all. So this is the heaviest one. I'm hoping the base will be there. So let's unbox that first. I'm really hoping the base would be here, and I'm hoping that there won't be any art box because that will just make it a lot harder to unbox. And yes, there's no art box. However, we do have this plastic cover that we can't get out. I don't think the box are labeled on which number or order it's need to be unboxed. I just decided I wanted to unbox them by weight size because I'm assuming the heaviest one would have the base. We have the base. Okay, simple base. We have a defeated Ultron head here, Sentry. The edition size is 85 and I got number 7. It is sculpted by Andre Melo or Melio. Hulkbuster clean. So this is the clean base version. Let's put this thing right here. Okay, so we have the second item is a random Ultron Sentry left arm. So we have another left arm for the Ultron Sentry. We have some antennas for the Ultron Sentry here. We have the Hulkbuster head here. So let's move all this. And let's proceed to the second layer. First layer. I opted for the ultimate version which has all the switch outs. Because, I mean, why not? So we have the left leg and it came in one piece. Might as well install it to the base. Easy peasy. Now for the second leg. This one does have some boosters on the foot. There's no keyhole though. Let's figure this out later. Last 2 items here. This hand is massive. It's as big as mine actually. Very nice paint job. It's almost like auto finish, but I could still say the XM1 is better in terms of the redness of the paint. Again, we have the right hand. That's everything here on the first box. Okay, so moving on to the second heaviest box. Probably the torso would be here. Maybe Iron Man as well. I don't think this has a individual base for the... Oh, this one has the art box. So for the guys who bought this statue, the one with the 13 kilogram net weight on the box has the art box. So this could be the main box. But the one with the base is on the one bigger than 13. I forgot. I think it was 18 kilos. Okay, so art box. We have the back part of the back photo of the back part of the statue. We have one of the, I guess you could call unmasked portrait for Iron Man on the sides. We have the front view of Iron Man right here. And another one here with this is the damaged version. Okay, on top, all we have is this Hulkbuster Iron Man. Iron Man could be here actually. Art boxes are nice to have. Okay, so just one layer here. I honestly don't know what this is, but by the looks of this could be part of the shoulder. So this is the torso stand for the clean version or the damaged version in this case. The use of this is just so that we don't have to use the base and we could use the torso switch out. So we either display him clean or damaged version. Oh, Iron Man is here. I didn't expect that Iron Man would come in one piece. I gotta say the red paint here is a lot better than the one on the legs, but I could be wrong. So far, I'm loving this Iron Man. It almost came in one piece, so we only need the head and the hands, obviously. Last item on the box, I believe, is the damaged torso. So I guess this is the torso. As we can see, we have the thing on the chest here, and the light up features would be here. We have the batteries. I'm not sure if that's visible. Yeah, and we have a very big... Actually, we could assemble this, you know. We're just gonna align everything. See? So this is like the stand for the damaged version. And Iron Man actually has this. That will go right here, I guess. Yeah, so Iron Man goes like that. I'm not really sure where this go. Oh, it's the shoulders. Let's see. Yes, sir. So that was the right shoulder. Oh, we have the Iron Man head and the unmasked portrait for Iron Man. Very, very nice. I'm liking the unboxing so far. Moving on to the third box. This is the third heaviest box. Sorry, I'm not really a big fan of art box. So we have Hulkbuster here. So now we have the right arm. It's actually bigger than my shoulders, almost as long. It's a bit similar to the XM1, I gotta say. Just a bit of different paint or color palette that they used. This is... Oh, this is the torso. It's fairly light, and I would guess it's easier to assemble than the XM1. Last item on box number 3. What a chunky piece, but it's actually fairly light. Yeah, oh, this is the torso. That one is the lower part, I would guess. Last box, and I'm already getting too sweaty. This one is just 5 kilograms. This is the lightest box of them all. And this is the only box that I carried. Okay, no art box. Okay. Oh my, look at those, man. There are a lot of parts. Okay, so let's start from the bottom. Random armor part. Another armor thing that looks like a part of a plane. We have the shield for the unmasked portrait for Iron Man. We have like an exhaust or something. Another one of this thing that looks like a part of a plane. And another one. And another one. Some metal parts. This one actually is painted quite nice. Another plane thing. A spine thing. Looks like it's part of the spine. Oh, we have Iron Man's left hand here. Another random metal part. And another one. An armored part. I don't know what this is. It's a clear part. I don't know where that goes. I don't remember the statue anymore. The right hand. Another armor thing. More armor things. Okay, I'm a big fan of how they painted this actually. It's one color but it's dark enough that I actually like it. Big armor part. And last item here is this. Just on this layer alone, we got 20 pieces just here. And we got a few more below that. Oh, we have the battle damage, I guess. Hulkbuster head. I'm not sure what this chunky thing is, but it's a bit heavy. Okay, another big armor thing. Okay, we have the shoulder pads. And finally, we got the last item for this unboxing, and we can proceed to the assembly. And we have this thing. I can actually insert my hands here. Okay, let's start assembly. Okay guys, I've never seen an unboxing as red as this. Look at all these shiny red parts here. The parts are very chunky, so I need to put some of them down first. Let's put the ones that we will be needing later a bit. It is heavy, but not that heavy. Okay, we have the right foot here, and this one. How do you assemble this? I think I need to remove this first, and maybe install it like this. It wasn't so bad. It's actually not that heavy, like I said. Next part, we have the torso. Okay, I think this is the right hand. We need to move the statue a bit. Very, very big key and peg. Here you go, yeah. Okay, it's not that bad, right? This one is a very big boy, okay? Left one seems to be balanced enough. Right hand. Here you go. Left one here. Okay. We have two more chunky parts, but I guess these are for the battle damage Hulkbuster. I think all there's left here to do is put on the helm. Okay. And that's it for Hulkbuster. So let's move on to the damage version. Oh, this is the clean version for Hulkbuster, and this one right here is obviously the damage one. So this weird thing is part of the shoulder right here. Doesn't go all the way in, but seems to be good enough. Oh. Okay, I think this part needs to be here. I missed it actually. Oh, okay, there you go. The good thing is when I installed this one, as you have recalled, I have installed this guy earlier. I actually installed him wrongly because there's this transparent thing that needs to go first. The good thing is it didn't break or cause any problems. And now we can install him. I think this needs to be here first. Okay, currently we're having problems. I can't install Iron Man perfectly on the damaged torso because this guy, the smoke thing, needs to align with the transparent thing right here, and I can't install them properly. Even though I mount this guy here first, then do it like this, it just won't go all the way in. And if I do mount the transparent thing first, they won't align because that's the problem with two pegs, you know, they usually cause this kind of problem. So I need a heat blower, which I currently don't have now, but what we could do is just finish the assembly and forget about Iron Man for now. Okay, let's move this guy. There are actually a lot of small parts, which is annoying because this is the damaged version. Let's find the easier ones to put, I guess. So I think this one big thing here will go to the shoulders. Yeah. And the other one would go to the opposite shoulders. Okay, there you go. We still have a lot more of these small parts to find. Hey guys, so this is the issue with Iron Man. As you can see, his right foot does have a key and peg, and the left one does have a very, very long peg. So when we install him like this, it's gonna leave a big gap right here. As you can see, the keyhole is already aligned here at the back, but this thing right here won't fit well with the base, this transparent one. So what we are going to try and do first, since I don't have the blower, is we're gonna put this thing here with hot water like this. So I'm gonna get hot water. I'm guessing it needs to be quite hot because this one is quite thick. So we're gonna dip this guy here for maybe a minute. Okay, so it has been a minute already. I'm not sure if that's enough to make all this part right here soft, but I'm hoping that it is, because I think this part here is not hollow actually. Anyway, not gonna dry it, just gonna install it immediately. It's still not soft enough to actually bend. Yeah, I think it would be better if we heat blower this next instead of this thing. Yeah, it's actually not that hot. Can even hold it, but I can't hold the water. As you guys can see, this key or peg is actually now fitting way a lot better than it used to. And as you can see, this foot is already touching the base. So I don't think it will go any further unless I apply heat to this and kind of deform it a bit so every part of this will touch, but I don't think I'll be doing that. And so far with the inner right foot, it's doing well. Everything sits fine, as you can see. Okay, so everything is sitting right. So behind the scenes, me and June were able to put all these broken pieces together. It was a bit challenging to find where all the part goes. And again, behind the scene, I fixed Iron Man since he doesn't install to the base properly. The big peg doesn't go all the way in. However, both his feet are already planted into the base, and I think that's what matters the most. Anyway, onto the review. So this is a fan art or custom Hulkbuster statue. It is quarter scale. This is the option C or the ultimate version of this statue, since I both get the damaged version and the clean version of Hulkbuster. You can actually buy this statue with only the Hulkbuster or the damaged version. By the way, this right here is a torso switch out, which you can place here on the Hulkbuster. This is just a torso stand. The statue does come with only one switch out, which is the unmasked portrait for Iron Man. As for the concept, Hulkbuster right here is on his knees and ready to blast some Ultron sentries with his right hand. By the way, there are 2 Ultron sentries on the base squashed by this massive Hulkbuster. Exactly the reason also why I bought this statue, so I can display this guy with the rest of my Avengers with the Ultron bases. While the damaged version I might be able to display with my other Iron Mans, or I guess we will just see. But speaking of damaged version, this damaged version of the Hulkbuster is obviously extremely battle damaged. We see a lot of parts here breaking and are actually on top of each other. Iron Man is actually already ready to step out of the Hulkbuster to fight some sentries. If you want an Iron Man with the Hulkbuster, you need to opt for the damaged version because You can't display Iron Man with the clean Hulkbuster because Iron Man's base is also a Hulkbuster. There was actually a different base for the Iron Man, but it was cancelled. It was a smoke and fire booster kind of base. That would have been a nice addition, so you can display a Hulkbuster together with Iron Man, just like the XM one. Anyway, moving on to the sculpt, the statue has a lot of cool mechanical details to look out, especially on the hands area. You still get to see more of these details on the joints area of the statue, namely the elbow, shoulder, knees, and many more. I gotta say, I love how massive this Hulkbuster is. It is not as massive as the Queen Studios one, but it is definitely more massive than the XM. As for the damage version, there are a lot of battle damage areas on the sculpt, lots of broken pieces. Hulkbuster has actually already lost both his arms. Very, very detailed, gotta say. Going to Iron Man, he is also extremely detailed, just like any other Queen Studios Iron Man. I love it a lot. Anatomy is also great, so no problem there. The unmasked portrait is showing a comic version of Tony Stark and not the MCU or Robert Downey Jr. This statue doesn't have any textures because they are all armors. The only textures you will see is actually on the base, which is actually pretty good. Definitely looks real. But overall, the statue looks amazing. The sculpt is really, really good and very detailed. There are no anatomy issues or other weird aspect of the statue that I've seen. Now let's talk more about the paint. Gotta say, I love how the red turns out. I definitely love this more than the other Iron Mans I have from Queen Studios. The gray parts, I have mixed feelings as some of them are painted really, really well, namely the one on the hands, but the others are too flat. Well, every other studio does that anyway. The gold parts are similar to the red parts, which is nicely done. There are some scratches or battle damages on the clean Hulkbuster on the paint side, but not overly done. Just enough to make it feel realistic. So overall, definitely great job on the paint. Iron Man's arc reactor and the thing on his hands or palm are painted with this glow effect. I'm not really a fan of this, but I'm pretty sure other collectors like this one. Hulkbuster does have light up features, however, Iron Man doesn't have those. The unmasked portrait is painted also quite nicely as the hair has a lot of highlights. The eyes are decals, however, they did not add those gloss or wet effect to the eyes and mouth. Again, overall, great paint job. Love the paint. The reds is almost auto finish, which looks fantastic. Lots of shading on areas that matters. Highlight, not so much on Hulkbuster, but definitely a lot on the base. There isn't much to highlight on Hulkbuster anyway, but the lines which separate the armors are painted with black to highlight the separation, which is really nice. Overall, I love this statue. Definitely is a great alternative to the licensed ones available. Price isn't also as expensive as the licensed ones. Assembly was also a breeze on the clean version, and while the damaged version is a bit hard to find where each part goes, but not too bad. I did encounter a problem with the assembly, but nothing a heat blower can fix. I'm definitely very satisfied with this one. So overall, I could rate this statue around 8 since it's definitely pretty solid on the sculpt side, and the paint, I definitely love it. So that's the end of this video. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out when I upload my comparison video of this Hulkbuster against the XM Hulkbuster. But meanwhile, you can check out my unboxing of the XM Hulkbuster. This is Carl, and see you in the next one.